Let's learn about time together. A round clock like this one is called an analog clock. An analog clock uses hands to show what time it is. The shorter hand is the hour hand. The longer hand is the minute hand. The hour hand is pointing to 3. And the minute hand is pointing straight up at 12. This shows that it is 3 o'clock. At the beginning of each hour, the minute hand points to 12. Watch how the hands move as 1 hour passes. In 1 hour, the minute hand went all the way around the clock 1 time. The hour hand moved ahead to the next number. Now it is 4 o'clock. Watch the hands again as 1 more hour passes. As before, the minute hand went around the clock 1 time and the hour hand moved ahead to the next number. Now it is 5 o'clock. Drag each time to the matching clock. Tap or click the button when you are finished. The first clock shows 9 o'clock. The second clock shows 1 o'clock. The last clock shows 6 o'clock. The clock under the analog clock is called a digital clock. On a digital clock, the number before the dots shows the hour. The number after the dots shows the minutes after the hour. This digital clock shows that it is 0 minutes after 9. It is exactly 9 o'clock. Both clocks show the same time. Drag each digital clock to the analog clock that shows the same time. The first clock shows 0 minutes after 7 or 7 o'clock. The second clock shows 0 minutes after 2 or 2 o'clock. The last clock shows 0 minutes after 12 or 12 o'clock. The numbers around the face of an analog clock show hours. You read the hour by looking at the number the hour hand points to. To read the minutes, you use the minute hand and the scale on the edge of the clock. The marks divide the scale into 60 1-minute intervals. The 0-minute mark is at the top of the clock. As each minute passes, the minute hand moves forward 1 interval. Watch both clocks as 5 minutes pass. The minute hand moves 5 intervals. Now it is 5 minutes after 9 or 9:05. The minute hand is pointing to the 1. Watch as 5 more minutes pass. Now it is 10 minutes after 9 or 9:10. The minute hand is pointing to the 2. Where do you think the minute hand will point after 5 more minutes pass? Let's see. Watch the clock again. Now it is 15 minutes after 9 or 9:15. The minute hand is pointing at the 3. Look at the hour hand. As the minute hand moved, so did the hour hand. As the minutes pass, it slowly moves closer to the next hour. When the minute hand points to 3, it is 15 minutes after 9 or 9:15. What time will it be when the minute hand points to 4? Tap or click the clock to check your answer. When the minute hand points to 4, it will be 20 minutes after 9 or 9:20. 5 more minutes passed. What time is it now? Tap or click the clock to check your answer. It is 9:25. When the minute hand points to the 5, it is 25 minutes past the hour. What time is it now? Tap or click the clock to check your answer. It is 9:30. When the minute hand points to the 6, it is half, or 30 minutes past the hour. What time is it now? Tap or click the clock to check your answer. It is 9:35. What time is it now? Tap or click the clock to check your answer. It is 9:40. What time is it now? Tap or click the clock to check your answer. It is 9:45. What time is it now? Tap or click the clock to check your answer. $9.50. What time is it? Tap or click the clock to check your answer. $9.55. What time is it when the minute hand moves to the 12? Tap or click the clock to check your answer. 10 o'clock. The minute hand started at 12 when it was 9 o'clock. Now it has moved all the way around the clock. 60 minutes or 1 hour has passed. Now, on this clock, the minute scale is labeled to show 5-minute intervals. What time does this clock show? The hour hand points between the 5 and 6. This shows that it is after 5 o'clock, but before 6 o'clock, so we know the hour is 5. To find the number of minutes after 5 o'clock, look at the minute hand. The minute hand is pointing to the 4. This is the 20-minute mark on the minute scale. So, it is 20 minutes after 5, or 5:20. What time does this clock show? Type the hour and minutes to show the time on the digital clock. Then tap or click the button to check your answer. The clock shows 45 minutes after 6, or 6:45. The hour hand shows that it is after 6 o'clock, but before 7 o'clock. The minute hand is at 9, which is the 45-minute mark in the minute scale. When the minute values are not labeled, you can count by 5s to find the time. What time does this clock show? The hour hand shows that it is after 12 o'clock, but before 1 o'clock, so the hour is 12. To find the number of minutes after 12, count by 5s. Remember, the numbers on the clock help us count by 5. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. It is 25 minutes after 12, or 12:25. The hour hand on this clock shows that it is after 11 o'clock, but before 12 o'clock. Type in the number of minutes to show the time. $11:10. You can count by fives to find the number of minutes. There are 12 hours on the clock, but there are 24 hours in a day. So, the hour hand goes around the clock 2 times each day. So, the clock shows each time twice. You might eat breakfast at 7 o'clock in the morning. 7 o'clock in the morning is 7 o'clock a.m. We say a.m. for times after 12 midnight and before 12 noon. You might put your pajamas on at 7 o'clock in the evening. 7 o'clock in the evening is 7 o'clock p.m. We say p.m. for times after noon and before midnight. Jack eats lunch at 11 o'clock. Does he eat at 11 a.m. or 11 p.m.? Choose the answer and then tap or click the button. Jack eats at 11 a.m., which is in the morning, 1 hour before noon. 11 p.m. is at night, too late to eat lunch. Which picture shows a view from a window at 9 p.m.? Choose the answer. Then tap or click the button. "9 p.m. is 9 o'clock at night, so it would be dark outside." That's the end of this lesson. Keep up the good work. Continue practicing your math skills in this game.